The newest update to Master Release's newest selection pack, Detonate to the top speed. With it comes some new and exciting cards to my favorite alt format, NR. Today, I'll showcase all the new NR format cards, their possible uses, and my genuine first reaction to them. My name is Doc Conrad, Yugioh, and if you like this kind of content, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more content like this and all other things Yu-Gi-Oh related. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Good morning, gamers. It is a beautiful, beautiful day for Yu-Gi-Oh! In the TCG, the newest release set of Justice Hunters has just released a couple of days ago, and now we're here for the newest selection pack. I'm excited for Ryzeal. I think that it's going to be one of the better decks of the format. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun to try out and play compared to Malice. Oh my god, Malice has been so annoying. I have, because of the deck that I've been playing in paper, I kind of refused to go ahead and play MasterDuel for quite a while. But with this new update, this new selection pack, and this new everything, I'll be sure to go ahead and maybe I'll go ahead and build that deck. Who knows? But let's see what we're here for. We are here for the newest selection pack and all the new updates that come with it and everything in NR format related. All right. Pot of Greed coin. Oh, hell yeah. New items in the shop. Limited list changes. Forbidden limited list changes. Secret pack update. Tales of the Witch secret pack as well for the old stuff there. Let's take a look at the Forbidden limited list change. It looks like we're going to have, for the Synchro Cup, oh, Zorora, the Magistus Conflagrant Calamity. Okay, interesting. So that's going to be banned for that. For the Synchro Cup. On August 7th, so in 3 days instead, for an update for that. And we also have a limited list right here. X Ryzeal confirmed already be a UR is going to be got 2, so we'll see what's going in there. A lot of new cards, a lot of new accessories and special items. We also have another update that happened from the last time I was here. There is also Synchro Starlight, which is another selection pack that I opened up and took a look at. A number of different things, including the Ice Barrier stuff, some other stuff for, like, you know, the dog days of summer. All of that looks beautiful, Ryzeal Detonator sleeves, little charmy pink mate base, Abawaku, the Pot of Greed, and the Xyz overlay unit, beta? I don't know what that, epsilon, I don't know. Got a number of things we can go ahead and take a look at. Ooh, I never noticed that there's the Legacy Pack tickets right up there. We have Tales of the Witch secret pack. The Dark Witch has delivered a beating to a group of persistent ne'er-do-wells when Dia Belize, the original Sin Keeper, appeared before her. At the root of their entwined destinies, lies the White Forest, where there are old tales concerning a certain witch. Interesting stuff. Mixed in with some of the relinquished stuff as well to put them in the spell and trap zone. Interesting. And also illusion, of course, with the some of the newer things. Oh, okay. New secret pack there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some free pulls from that. And if we see a new card in N and R just randomly out of these 8, I'll eat my words. Okay, cool. Got a new UR Diabolese for free stuff. Awesome. I might go ahead and decraft that later, depending on how I'm feeling. Synchro Starlight, of course, is something about new alt arts for Black Rose, Clearwing, and Iceberry, and some other stuff as well. It's just a good selection pack you can go to if you wanted to get some of the Terminal World archetypes. And then finally, I'm gonna take a look at the Pot of Greed. A coin whose motif is a magic pot said to bring well-being. Its greedy expression glimmers. So true, bestie. I might go and pick that one up as well. But today, we are detonating to the top speed. Okay. We have the Crystal Clearwing, the Six Samurai, and the Ryzeal stuff in this set. Six Samurai as a deck overall is close, and I'm telling you, is something that people in NR format have been trying to break for a while. So if we get anything, I'm going to be happy. I will be happy. I will not front with you. With Crystal Clear Gallant Wings, soar even faster than top speed. An evolved Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon has arrived, unbound by any limit. Alongside it comes the new Ryzeal archetype, dominating with their hybrid flame lightning abilities. To top it off, there are new cards for the hardened Blade Masters of Six Samurai, as well as Fabled and Jurak. Master these fresh forces and accelerate straight to the pinnacle of dueling. Okay, so with Jurak and Fabled also in here, This is a big pack. I will not front with you. Fabled Synchro, the Fabled Synchro 10 is another generic that could be a replacement eventually for Barone. Jirac has a number of funny different opportunities to go out and see play. Let's see what we have in store today. If you do not know how we do these kinds of things here, I will let you know that we do this by a simple method. I know I can hit N, I know I can hit R, I know I can hit new related cards, but I like instead to go ahead and take a look at the front page and see implemented at and then the date, as it lets me really get into the motion. So, we will go ahead and see what new cards we have today. Jirac Giganto. New Synchro 5 already. Alright. High Speedroid Glider number 2. So, Wind Machines tuner and a non-tuner for Speedroid. If Synchro Summon, you can target level 7 or lower Wind, non-tuner Synchro in the grave, special summon it. If your opponent controls a monster, you control a Clearwing monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and increase the levels of all monsters your opponent controls by 5. Funny. Really funny. Interrupts Xyz plays, goes for Synchro plays. You need to have a Clearwing star ready. It's hard to get a Clearwing that's... I don't think there's any Clearwings that are over... that are past like SR rarity. So this is just a bring back a non-tuner Synchro engrave. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Can get some stuff for further Synchro climbing plays later. Seems cool. Guaiba, Inishi, Kageki, Shinai, Mizo. We've got Taka Tomborg, Red Eye Dice, Den Den Daiko, Mega Gorilla, Fuki Midoshi Piper. See, look at all these Speedroids that are available. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tactical Trainer of the Six Samurai. If you control 6 Samurai other than itself, you can special summon it. You can special summon once per turn this way. If sent from the field to graveyard, add a 6 strike card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Now we're going to have to look at all the 6 strike cards, ooh, that are available for the format. Ooh, 6 Samurai is a very interesting and fun deck to go ahead and try out. Palm Ryzeal, of course, we were planning on thinking we were going to get this one. Once we shuffle by shuffling on Ryzeal monster from hand or grave into the deck / extra deck. Can't special summon for the extra deck except level 4s during your opponent's damage calculation. If it battles opponent's monster, send one level 4 monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. This card gets attack equal to that monster's attack until the end of the battle phase. So Palm is the worst card of all the Ryzeals. It requires you to shuffle back a Ryzeal from graveyard, and you are locked into rank 4s while it's on field. But I will say you can shuffle back another copy of itself in order to do this. So if you happen to have, like, you know, it as a mill opportunity or something like that, could be interesting, but you need to get one already. Hard to say. Minimalian. Okay, so we are getting these cards. This, I believe, are the cards that came out as TCG exclusives in Suda. So there's a lot of things here. Minimalian is a card that states you can banish one other card from your hand. Special card from your hand. Banish one level 4. You can banish one face-up level 4 or lower monster you control. Special summon one monster from your deck with the same original type and attribute that the banished monsters had in the field, but 1 or 2 levels lower than its original level. It goes each effective Minimalian once per turn. So this is meant to be some form of... It can banish itself to add a Water Psychic that is level 3 or 2. This gives you opportunities for, I believe, Blue Lair and a couple of other interesting cards in the Psychic realm, but I don't know. It does not say banish one face up, banish one other face up level 4, so it's still fine to banish itself. You can also get other things to bring out others, and it has some opportunities to go with the Psychic monsters that want to banish themselves, which could come in the future after some further support. So, interesting stuff there. Beast of Talwar, the Sword Summit. Okay. Always choose an Archfiend. If you control no monster, special this from your hand. The first time this card be destroyed by opponent's card effect is not destroyed. Neither player can target other monsters with equipped spell cards or effects. Okay. So this is Baby Fenrir. In the same way that Ogre is good as a free just body to go poof. Beast of Talwar, the Sword Summit, is in a similar boat. As a 7 extender that brings itself out, but it has no way to cycle itself without a brick. It does prevent destruction by card effects once each turn, but does not stop from targeting. So this has protection from things like Torrential or Needle Sealing. I think this card is fun. I think this card is interesting. It's probably going to see some play as a big body to go out first, but more people would rather play Ogre over it. So it's going to be hard to say it's going to see him play. But it is also an Archfiend, so there are some Archfiend support you could see be used with it. Marble Machine, Aestheticism, Lost World. Okay, we get to get a 6-rig. Double Assault. Apply one of these effects, or if you control 2 or more 6 Samurais, you can apply both. Specialist 6 Samurai with 2k or less attack. Change one monster opponent controls 2k or less attack to defense. During your main phase, banish this card, target 6 Samurai in your graveyard, and it to hand. So, this being able to go for some further plays after you've done some link climbing, if you control, without having the, if you control one, bring back one from grave, allows for some further link climbing, especially with that 1/6 Sam, giving you some opportunities and plays with those, perhaps in some sort of warrior pile, allowing you to go for that, and then getting 6-red double assault as well, getting another body into the overall synchro level pile that you can do. Because if I recall, where's he at? This guy is a tuner. He's a level 2 tuner, letting that him plus a 3 can equal to 5 of the synchro 5 of the monster that adds a the Infernoble Knight that allows for further plays to synchro climb. So, tactical trainer of the 6 Samurai, adding this, allowing for further 6 Sam plays to get into the 5 instantly, with it being a tuner, and cycling it back with just that spell without having to worry about that later, gives there some more 2-card combos for 6 Samurai overall. So, good stuff. Ryzeal Cross. You cannot Xyz summon monsters the same name as the card you control. You do not have any Ryzeal Xyz monsters. Target 2 Ryzeal cards in your graveyard, place on the bottom of the deck in AR, then draw 1. Okay. It's fine. Shadow Severing Strike. Okay, if a card is banished from the hand and or face up field to activate a monster effect, except during the damage step, you can apply one of these effects based on one of the card types banished to activate a monster effect, so it must be for cost. If it is a monster that's banished, you get the effects of its face-up spell trap. If it's a spell, draw 2. If it's a trap, banish a monster. If banished, activate a monster effect, add one of your other banished cards to your hand. So we're gonna have to find stuff that banishes for cost. Let's banish one card you control, banish one spell you control, banish one trap you control. Interesting stuff. Duplicate. Steam Saber Swords are new generic rank 4. If I recall, this card is hot, but 2 4s. You can attach one material to this card, destroy a dinosaur in your hand, then you can change the battle position of one monster in the field. And start a damage step if your other dinosaur monster battles. Destroy this card. If you do, that dinosaur monster gains 2k attack at the end of the battle phase. Yep. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Yariza, Naishi, Yaichi, Kaimon, Velo, Monoforth, Kagemusha, Shien Squire, Double Yo-Yo, Menko, Doji, Bayrock, Zutomoris, Dinjin Dojo. Plug in, target one of your Xyz monsters or Ryzeal monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Special summon it. You can attach one Ryzeal card from your deck to one rank 4 monster you control, and you cannot declare attack next turn except for rank 4 Xyz monsters. So, what this gives you is plug in as a reborn for any Xyz monster and attaching it underneath it. So you can go plug in, bring back any Xyz, and put another copy of plug in under the 4. You can also do that with Cross and cycle back Cross to get 2 copies of plug in back and the 1 palm you have access to get a palm into the rotation as well. Some 4 strategies have been appearing now into my brain. We're probably also going to get the trap. Wait for it. Yep. Plasma Ult. Target one face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Ryzeal Xyz monsters you control. Destroy them. You can attach a Ryzeal card for your graveyard to one rank 4 monster you control. Basic card of your graveyard. Xyz summon one Xyz monsters you control, including a Ryzeal monster. So it has to be Palm. So this having to be Palm is a problem. Big problem. Big problem. This one probably won't see much play. Speedroid Clearwing Wonder. Target cards your opponent controls up to a number of different monster types among the wind synchro monsters you control. Destroy them. If your opponent summons a monster, except for during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one wind synchro you control, banish it, then return it to the field. Okay, so this is meant to reset soft once returns on win synchros for the future, for like the further stuff that like the URs and the SRs that are available currently. Don't know how well this is going to see play in any form of deck. 6-strike, 6-tuple barrage. You can also add this 6-strike card, I believe. If you control 3 or more 6 samurai synchro monsters with draw card controls the set card destroyed by a card effect. There's some 6 samurai monster, she an effect monster for your deck / extra deck. Okay. So this is meant to be a back row bluff, if anything. Like you 6-tuple barrage and hope it's popped. Because you're never using that first effect. There's no way you get 3 or more 6 samurai synchros with different names. So. Wait. Oh, that's funny. If you end on 6, 12, 18 Bushido counters, you could just activate it. If you control 0 or more, you can just activate it and say destroy a card your opponent controls. Funny. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. No point in that. Mass Driver. Apply the following effect, then you can attach this card to a rank 4 monster you control. For this turn, all Ryzeal monsters you control gain 1,000 attack. If this card is sent to the graveyard, except from the field, you can target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Okay. So in mill, this is funny. To banish something. But you could also say that this is the same thing you can do with the one Shadal that banishes 3 from the graveyard. So I wouldn't say that this is great. Okay. All right. We have a lot to discuss today. I will say we have a lot to discuss. Let me double check the Legacy Pack update. There is a new rare in the Legacy Pack. Hold on, give me just 1 second, just 1 second. There you are, the newest added spell card for rares, Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Banish a zombie monster from your hand or grave, send a zombie monster from deck to grave. When your zombie monster is destroyed by battle, banish this from your grave, especially a zombie with 2k or less defense for your deck. Okay, so I will be real with you, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. We need to talk about Vendread. We just need to bring up the concept of Vendread in general. Vendread is a deck in NR format that is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Our ban list that we've created is balanced around that without any form of ban list at all. Vendread is one of the best decks and very high skill ceiling, very complicated decks in the format. And this card says, send any zombie from your deck to the graveyard. Now, I don't know if there's enough room within Vendread to fit this, but if there is, oh my god. I'll see you on a bit. Alright, so we're with all the cards here, and I'll be honest with you, this one has a lot of meta implications that are a lot different than normal. So, the biggest one I want to go ahead and talk about is Curse of the Ancient Turtle, as I said. Banish a zombie from hand to grave, send any zombie monster from deck to grave. When your zombie monster destroys a battle, banish this card from grave, special summon 1 zombie monster with 2k or less defense for your deck. Zombies, if you do not know, in NR, are plentiful. There are a lot of pretty decent to really good zombies that you can go for in this format. Nonetheless, is Scar the Vendread. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add a Vendread spell trap from deck to hand. There's also Goblin Zombie sent from field to grave, add a zombie monster with 1200 less defense. So, while not exactly like that, there's a number of zombie piles that can use a number of different cards that are available. This can add Ghost Fusion. This card can add Ghost Fusion right away. I believe we have Jiangshi the Spirit Owl as well. There's Algul Mazera. If this card is banished from the hand or grave, especially this card defense, then you can reduce its level by 1. Bring itself back as a first card target. a lot of the zombie and vampire stuff is available in the format as well. What else? What else? You know, like I said, Vendread Core is available if it's the Grave Banish another zombie special in the south. I believe Core is banned currently in the current format. But there's a lot of different things that are involved with Vendread that are available. I don't know if we do not have that new zombie that's a mill, right? I'd have to double check. It's been a while. There's a Titan of Tartarus, I believe. Or is that... Let me double check. It's an SR, Wandering Titan of Tartarus. This card, if sent, by the way, in just a regular format, crazy. This card is very funny. That you can use further than that. But I think that Curse of the Ancient Turtle is a card that can see some use in any form of zombie deck, combo style, or not. The next one I want to go ahead and talk about is actually Beast of Talwar, the Sword Summit. So, as I said earlier, Kashtira has only one really good rare card, and that's Kashtira Ogre. Has the same stunning condition as Ogre. It is a destruction protection once, but it's not prevented from being destroyed by battle. And if you use equip spells, you can only target this. So you have to use equip spells on this guy. I don't know if that's great. I don't know if it's going to see much play, but I do think that it is an interesting option to see if you want to play other Sevids in your deck and you want to see, hopefully, open Kashtira Ogre, but if you can't see it, this is still a good body. This is still a good monster. Go ahead and bring itself out as a 7400 immediately, just bam, on the field. First things first, get this out there and then set some stuff. Cool idea. Might be more low to the ground. Feels a lot more like Edison-like, Goat-like control-wise, with a big static body. I don't know. Could be interesting, though. Shadow Severing Strike is an interesting card. So you would need to find any card that is available that can banish itself. Banish, You would need to go ahead and find like something that banishes something first. Banish, you control. So, if a card... yeah. So, like, some of the 10-Ys will banish themselves for cost, right? It needs to go in the hand or field, so it can't exactly do that. But this can banish a card from your hand or graveyard. So some of the Senyis can go ahead and use this card. So for instance, if you go Adhara, banish it, and you can banish a monster, negate the effects of a spell trap to the end of the turn. And then if it is banished to activate a monster effect as well, there's some other things you could do there. Usually Realm is a card that allows for that. Might have some things you could do. But it needs to activate a monster effect as well, so we need to go for specifically monsters. Look, all I'm saying is that there are options here. It's going to be difficult to find them, but there are options here. If you find something that could do it as a colon or a semicolon or anything like that, you'll find something you can do with banish a monster. So this is from grave, this is from field, this is from hand, I'm sorry. But it can't be from the graveyard. It's weird. It's an opportunity. There's a lot of weird things you could do with this to allow for further stuff, especially if you can like banish a spell in your hand or banish a spell you control for a monster effect. I don't know. I think this is neat. I think that there is a deck for this somewhere. You've got to find it. Find it for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please, y'all play this game. You'll play MR format way more than I do. I've been too much obsessed with the TCG. Let's see what else we have in here. So the Ryzeal stuff is definitely interesting. Ryzeal plugin allowing for you to target one of your Xyz monsters or a Ryzeals to special summon it. Then you can attach a Ryzeal card to a rank 4, and you're locked into battling with rank 4. So this is a monster reborn for any of your rank 4s that then put something underneath it once again. The rank 4 pool in the format is odd, to say the least. We have a lot of good opportunities and good options for the deck. Number 70 Malevolent Sin, of course. You have Gaga Samurai for some OTK things. You've got a lot of the Zodiacs, some of the Evil Swarms. Evil Swarm Nightmare is a good card that has seen play as of late. Number 104 Masquerade is a lot of commitment, but still fine. And if you can rank up into it, oh my god. I don't know if that's actually in. I'm gonna double check that. Is this card in there? Because this card is crazy in the current format. Yeah, C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade is crazy in the current format. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. Be very well aware of this card. Get your glossies of it while you can. In 6 to 8 months' time. But still, very fun stuff. So yeah, if with this being said, any rank 4 on a quick play reborning itself and getting some stuff there for any quick effects you can utilize could be fun. Unfortunately, that's not really this is a quick effect, you know. 2 level 4 Dark Pendulums is hard, man. It's real hard. Unaffected by the monster effects. Like, yeah, so there's not really a lot of quick effects you could do with this being a quick play. But being able to reborn any of your rank 4s further on seems to be interesting. You can link off Rhapsody and Berserk and then equip it with another one to banish a 3rd card. This is a hard once, unfortunately. This is not a once. This is oh, that's a hard twice per turn. Who would have thought? So they are playing around this quite a bit. Igzy summoned card, so it's not reborn back. There's a lot that's like, you know, interesting and close, but I'm not seeing it currently at the moment. You know what? Maybe we wonk. Maybe we're wonking in the year of our Lord. maybe we are wonking in the year of our Lord. Just bring out another wonky quartet afterwards. Just plug in, put it back, baby. Just plug in, put it right back on in. It's who knows? But that could be interesting. Cross being able to cycle back your plugins as well and get you a draw one could be fine, especially because plugin by itself puts another thing underneath it, another copy of plugin. So at that point, you would have, with after plugin, 2 cards to cycle back with cross. It doesn't have to be the same exact one. It can't be a copy of cross because cross says accept Ryzeal cross. So once that's gone, that's gone. And you don't have a Ryzeal Exceeds for the negate, but still, length for that cycle back could be interesting there. Palm is funny. You have no other Ryzeal monster except itself, so you need to get 2 palms either on both in hand or 1 on the graveyard to bring itself out. So it's like a weird engine that needs some sort of starting. You need something to turn the key, if you will. Turn the key to get this going. What else? We've talked about that. Plasma Hole, I mean, won't see much play because you would need to get Palm out in order to use its secondary effect even, because you have no Ryzeal Xyz monsters. So that's not going to be an existing thing. Ryzeal Mass Driver, on the other hand, you attach this card to a rank 4 you control. All Ryzeals gain 1,000 attack, and send to graveyard, target a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Except from the field, so you need to go ahead and either attach it underneath another 4 via plugin, I'm sorry, and then put this underneath. So you can plug in, attach Mass Driver, and then if that 4 goes under, you can go ahead and use that rank 4, and then immediately after that happens, use that effect and get the banish off. Minimalian, banish 1 of the cards from their hand, special list from your hand. So this being able to trigger off Shadow Severing Strike is a start for it. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the 2 and 3 Psychic Waters. And the opportunities are Mutant, which is very funny. Mutant is an option, as well as Super Quantum Blue Layer, in order to special summon 1 of those. And both of these decks have some opportunities in our format overall. If normal special summon, add a unit spell trap from deck to hand. Tribute this and banish 1 face-up card from your hand or face-up field. Special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck. Mist, Arsenal, or Beast, I believe, of the mutants. Mutant. And then we clear off the rest of the results. The mutants that we do have access to is just Mist, so you have to banish a spell in order to get that, and typically you go ahead and get through ST46. So, with the expansion, Mist, Evolution Lab, it is something that you can utilize. Very interesting stuff. So the package is currently Evolution Lab, Mist, ST46, and Expansion. This being another card that adds to it and allows for more further banishing plays, gives you some stuff you can do. So, that is really good. This is a really good starter for this package that has evolved over the years. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff to see. Next, we'll talk about the Speedroid stuff. The Speedroid stuff overall is minimal. It's really only Speedroid Clearwing Wonder. I think that's... Oh, we also have the Synchro. Clearwing Wonder and High Speedroid Glider number 2. If we take a look, Speedroid, we have a couple of level 7 or lower wind non-tuner synchros, including Kendama. We have, let's see, wind, level 7 or lower wind non-tuner synchros. So let's just go ahead and go for synchro wind 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. So anything that's not a tuner, so this can get back non-tuner synchro in your grave. This can get back a number of things. So we can also get back Charge Warrior, which only happens on synchro, which is unfortunate. The Battle Wasps are available, but not that one. Circle of the Fairies is interesting. Junk Berserker, not great, but fine. TG Recipro Dragonfly is cute. That's a tuner, unfortunately. Trident, send instead of 3 cards you control the graveyard, look at your opponent's extra deck, send the equal number of cards from there to the graveyard. Dragon Tuner, non-winning beast. This requires a wind machine tuner, so you need to go for a little bit of further plays there. Gust King Alexander requiring a DD tuner is going to be a bit much. Tengu... Wait. Okay. So Tengu the Winged Minakashi going into from that and High Speedroid Glider allows it to trigger off Tengu's Destroy a Spell Trap. Interesting stuff for Mayakashi. This card is sent from the monster in the graveyard. Leaves the field while equipped to an opponent's monster. Take effect. Take control of the equipped monster. Monsters in the graveyard. Take control and equip that monster from this card. Oh, okay. So you can bring back old entity Hastor eventually, and link them both off, or synchro them both off for a 9 to then go into this further. Okay. Hold up. I'm cooking a little bit. Interesting stuff. There's a lot of things you can go ahead and, like, you know, little things here and there you can really do with this kind of deck. That's interesting. That's really interesting. But Speedroid Clearwing Wonder requires you to a number of different monster types among the wing synchros you control, destroy them. This gets you a machine. This is possibly a reptile. This is a zombie, fiends, plants, warriors, psychics, dragons. Like, there's a lot of different winged synchros that are possible. I don't know if I said insects already. I did not. Yeah, there's in plants. Yeah. There's a lot of different types of wind synchros you can go for some sort of wind synchro effect for synchros, giving you a bit of a payoff with Speedroid Clearwing Wonder. There's really, I don't know if there's any real Speedroid Searcher in NR. Add one Speedroid. This one adds a card, monster. Target when you banish winds. Excavate cards. This lets you add off the excavated cards with Fuki Midoshi Piper. Okay, I see some stuff here. I definitely see some stuff. Steam Saber Source is annoying because the dinosaur game plan currently is non-existent within NR format. So, like, maybe you get, like, oh, I don't know, Bear Rock Dragon. Like, that was the reason why they put this in there too. Not great. It's hard to pop the baby when the babies are UR and SR, and all the stuff you want to really go into for, like, dinosaur as a competitive deck is, like, higher rarity. Like, you can go to Zomatosaurus to target one of the card you control, destroy it. You just be like, oh, I could pop the baby, but cool. What do you really get there? Like, baby Sarasaurus is, I believe, is. No, it's not. It is not. Sarah. Nope. It is not. We do not have baby. We do not have the baby in our format, unfortunately. So you can't even go for that there, which is, you know, annoying. Probably an SR, but it's just very unfortunate we didn't get anything further for Jurak. Very, very sad. Tactical trainer of the Six Samurai and the Six Samurai traps. However, I am excited for this. So if you control this other Six Samurai other than itself, special summon it. If sent to grave, add a 6 strike. This can bring back 6 strike double assault in order to get some things further and go for further plays with it. I think that is neat. Adding 6 samurai to the warrior pile that is growing over further allows for some further plays to go for Infernoble. Infernoble 6 samurai is a sort of deck that I've tried to build in the past, and we have a number of things in 6 sam that are available. 6 sam. We have a number of different loops via, you know, Legendary 6 Samurai Mizuho and Legendary 6 Samurai Shinai. And we have some Bushido counters placers. Shien's Dojo, for example. Asceticism of the 6 Samurai, allowing you to get further 6 Samurai plays with that, allowing you to bring back a number of monsters with the same attack. This monster having 200 mean that you can also go into another copy of... I don't think so currently it's... let's see if we can find one with 200. I know there was one with 200. Yeah, Chamberlain. Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai, so a Primite engine could be utilized with some of the Primite cards. Primite. Some of the Primite cards, including Howl, allowing to special summon from deck or graveyard, allowing you to get Howl further and make it so that way, with a monster with a higher attack than it, and it only having 200, meaning that's very easy to do so. This card, Primite Screen, being able to work with that as well. 6 Samurai Primite with some 6 Sam stuff to go further on with it. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, there's a number of things you can go ahead and do with this archetype that really feel like close, right? And this just adds another thing to allow for things to go closer. The problem with it overall is that once you get your sort of board set up and you do your little bit of a loop, some sort of combos, what do you end up with? And that is going to be the biggest issue, is the end board not being strong enough for the big loops that you end up having to do and the hoops you jump through, but they feel good to jump through them, so you keep wanting to do it, and that's what caused, like, you know, some problems for me. I've experienced this firsthand. I've enjoyed some Fire Warrior stuff that works with it, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to go ahead and say. So, with all that being said, am I excited for this? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say that this is a great shake-up to the format. I think there's some interesting things you can go ahead and test with and use. And I'm really excited to go ahead and try out Ryzeal in standard format as well. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. I might try some of the Fabled stuff as well, with them working with the Fiendsmith stuff. Could see a lot of play. But if you like this video, if you want to see more content with me reacting to new cards in our format, talk about deck profiles and the TCG, and all other things Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, please be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe down below, hit a notification bell, all of that. We're almost at 1,000, and if we hit 1,000 subs, I can get a little bit of quiche from this, and that'd be beautiful. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. See ya.